Don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't celebrate. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is the living the tree. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Hey! What's up, guys? It's good to see you. I don't know why I missed you fuckers today. A little bit. Henry, your connection's ass still, huh?
Hi.
At least you're here. It
Dude,
seems
I'm
okay.
2 feet from my router.
It's not close enough.
I've shut off everything that anything in my shop could be streaming. I don't know what else I can do, man. I really fucking hate it. And I'm certain it's my internet connection here.
Yeah, you got to
'Cause it's
upgrade
fine
the
when I'm at
pipes,
home.
right? Yeah. Yeah, dude, yes.
I'm in a
yeah.
very rural area. Makes it tough. But yeah, good to
Dude,
be
get
here.
a Starlink. That'd be cool.
Get me a Starlink.
That's
That'd
not a
be
bad
cool.
idea. What's up, Joe? Good to see you, man.
Hey, man, it's good to see you, brother.
Hey, dude. Gravity, good morning. Marty, good morning. Gus, good morning. Cats, good
I
morning.
got somebody
Marty's
pulling
like-
in. I'll be back.
All right. I need him for part of this chat, so I hope it's quick. He should bring the guy on. Marty's saying he missed like 2 days of crypto and he feels behind. That's dude. I am in crypto and I feel like I'm missing something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even think it's crazy out there right now, but I feel like I'm missing shit for whatever reason. Well, let's get it started. Let's go through our order of business, if you will. Smash the like, guys. Smash that shit. Make sure you're subscribed here. SlamX Official on YouTube. Crypto Slam IO on X. Got some shit cooking, man. Got some shit cooking. Nothing I'm saying yet. You guys can have you guys get a little more. It's not alpha, but little hints. Tomorrow might be cool. You know, it's like tomorrow might be fucking cool. Maybe it's the next day. Tomorrow might be cool though. So we are cooking. Keep fucking with the bull. You might as well. He's I don't know. I'm a fucking fan. And as of right now, he's still giving away tokens. Will he forever? Don't know. Maybe not. Should probably get them tokens. Edge, good morning. Good to see you, man. And then if you just need that little sneak peek, a little something extra, you need to see kind of what the fuck is this even about? What's going on? Go to slamai.xyz. Again, very quietly, this is out there. Not putting it out there yet. Site's live. If people had it from before, they can see it. But go check that out. You can click on Slam token. That's not the Bull token, guys. This is Slam token. And then you can start seeing the pieces and where they fit in place. So you might want to also peek at that as well. All right, before Henry's here, we could hit... Actually, might as well just peek at the market real quick. I think that's the most boring part of all.
It's so boring. So boring. I've been watching it so much. Oh, 103, 104. Fuck you. You know?
Yeah. I need energy, dude. I need like a dopamine hit or something. Like
Solana. Look at Solana, though, baby.
Dude, pretty good.
It's down
I don't know,
1.6
dude.
an hour, and it's 266.
But even that, dude, it's like we looked like we were heading towards 300. We were so close to Bitcoin hit that all-time high, barely 109K, basically the other day. And it felt like we were ready for that fucking rocket thing, and it didn't happen quite yet. It's, really, it was two things, right? It was Trump launching the Melania token, fucking wrecked us, and then it was no executive order for the strategic reserve. And there's really strong rumors, at least I think they're strong, but there's rumors that it's coming today. which would be
Yeah, I
awesome.
saw
But
that.
I've seen quite a bit of that too, right? Some like decent accounts saying it.
Well, I don't know about decent, but yeah, okay.
Well, like I saw Chart Foods. That's not one I consider decent. He's great, fucking DJ, love him, love him. But that's not one. If I saw it, I'd be like, okay, it's happening. But I saw some other bigger accounts that looked more like official, like people who might know saying it. I'm like, all right,
It's so
And-
weird how things move, by the way, Huda.
yeah, how so?
Well, I think everyone wanted to hear him say it in the inauguration speech, or is it
Yeah.
inauguration? Whatever it was. They wanted to hear it, and I guarantee if they heard that, it would have shattered. It would have like just blown balls, right? There's been some good news, right? Hester Pierce is the head of the crypto, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's really good. There's going to be a crypto task force. I mean,
Right.
these are all bullish as fuck, right? No, that did not move the needle one iota today, which I thought was interesting.
Dude, it's funny. No, you're right, because it's not priced in. This is people literally sitting and waiting. They're like, how crazy is it going to get? It's more like I think people are waiting for like, okay, if they announce something decent, maybe no reserve yet, but if it's just like there's good news, they're like, okay, continue the bull run. We'll push this up all-time high and, whatever. We'll probably 110, 115, 120K Bitcoin, but it's like, I think people are waiting to see if they go fucking all in, and really do something silly here.
Yeah.
It's not priced in, dude. I can't see a scenario where anything coming's priced in.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but I was watching Thread Guy. He's got this new stream. We should talk about it. It's fucking funny.
He does it on Twitch, right?
He had it on Twitch. I think it was like the first day of like, I don't know what it was, but it was like a roll call, getting a bunch of kids in there. It was very focused at like younger crowds. Whatever. There's a whole bunch of shit to talk about with that, but Frank was on there. They were doing Dev Wars, which I actually was like, hey, dude, maybe you guys want to, whatever. And during the stream, the news of Trump talking about his meme coin for the first time as president happened. And basically what he said was, I don't know much about it. I know I launched it. What's the price of it? Billions. That's peanuts, right? So that was kind of the quote. But Thread Guy in his stream was like, Frank, oh fuck, dude. Trump said something about the coin and it's nuking right now. And I guess Frank had a large position in it, probably ended up selling some, went to go look at the actual footage. And not just Frank, it plummeted pretty good. I mean, it dropped from 40 something to 38 in the blink of an eye, which just to me means that moment, which they were noticing that the whole market kind of nuked, which is a bizarre thing that like a bunch of people are just watching that headline and then selling so much that it drops a large percentage of the actual, market cap. And then immediately they go to the video and they were like, oh, no, that's not bearish. That's actually kind of bullish. Immediately shoots right back up. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what I was saying with like, it's really weird what people listen for and when they listen for it and how that affects prices. It seemed like a weird thing to affect everything,
Dude, crazy. The big guys got big positions and everybody's trading very emotionally. It's not smart trading. Well, maybe it is. I don't know if they're winning, then sure, who am I to say it's not? But it is fucking funny seeing how reactionary everybody is to stuff. And we said like what last show? It was like just if you have patience, just trade ahead of them. That's it. Like just play the smart game and like believe that Trump is like a juggernaut, just like in waiting and just park in there, buy these dips because it is crazy the way it's swinging.
It's hard to buy dips sometimes though because it moves so fast. It's really crazy.
Yeah, fair. Yep. Yeah, it's a crazy ass market. But again, I do think Henry, are you here by the way, or are you stepping away still? And I'm curious if he's heard the heard that chatter that strategic reserve thing's happening today. But I think it is. But you know what?
Yeah.
Meme coins, AI stuff. Like I think AI a couple days ago bottomed, and it feels like AI is getting ready to just explode. Even with still, I say sentiment feels low. Not low. It just does. I don't feel the energy. I don't feel that yet, dude. With it feeling the way it does, quietly, market cap is almost at an all-time high. almost like all-time high is like 18.5 bill, somewhere in that ballpark. We're at almost 17 bill right now, and it doesn't feel like anything, like nothing. So it just speaks to so many more coins. That consolidation, I think, to the big tokens, the ones that kind of matter, that I think happened. This feels like it's like just coiled up, ready to explode, and thinking that's what happens next. But we have some T1 exchange listings, which is awesome. We have Griffane, Fartcoin, AI16Z getting listings on Kraken tomorrow. I think it's spot. I think. But pretty fucking huge. Excuse me. And then Coinbase, it sounds like they're getting ready to finally play. Finally. How great would that be, by the way, if Coinbase lists, the base tokens? And people are waiting for it. But that's their tweet today, Coinbase wallets. You guys like meme coins.
Which could mean a lot of things, though, right? It could mean different things. I'm not sure exactly what it means, but I think we're all hoping that, I know I'm hoping that they say like, oh, Pengu now,
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
I think they got Pengu, don't they? I know they had
think
pre-market. Fuck. Dude, I just assumed they had it. That's kind of wild.
No, which is wild, I thought. I mean, Trump got it within a day. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
It's crazy.
Yep. Okay, so then speaking of Trump, all right, there's been, I don't know, this watch for a Barron token. And there's a few Barron tokens, and everybody's, is it legit? Is it not? And there's one Barron token that I think, especially as of this afternoon, it might be the one. It might be the one. I actually bought some.
Did you?
Yeah, let me show you guys. Okay, there's a D something T token, like it's his initials.
Yeah.
And I think that one had a higher market cap. I might be getting some of this wrong, but there's that token, and there's also one with a ticker Barron. The one with the ticker Barron is seeming like the one. Let me put it on the screen here. I'll drop the contract address just because I don't want to talk about a thing and not at least have you guys like able to look at it or whatever. But it's not. I'm not advising anybody to buy it. It's probably really fucking stupid. But this token right here, $27 million market cap. It had its pump. It absolutely dumped. That looks awful. That looks like a rug. I would not normally touch something that does that. But with that said, and you guys tell me if this guy's like a known scammer or anything like this, but we got Airbender. And this guy posted a DM with a guy who is supposedly, and I'll drop a link to this, but supposedly the dev behind this token. And like TLDR, this guy's friends with Barron, and he even confirmed that the wallet address that deployed certain tokens that are tied to this is his by burning some tokens. Like this guy talking to me, Airbender's like, hey, if this is really yours, go do this transaction, burn these tokens, and then I'll know it's actually you. And it happened. He burned them. So it seems that this is important too. So it's tied to Barron. Barron didn't sit there and actually launch this token like he probably has some others, but this is launched by his friend who is a dev who does launch, I think, some tokens in their world. And basically, Barron is aware of it. He likes it. He thinks it's awesome. And the other token, Barron follows that Twitter account, but he only followed it to apparently to throw people off. That's the story here. And I'm going to drop this tweet in so you guys can actually see it and read it. But Mando replied in this thread. And I'll show you that. Here's Mando. Fair enough. Like, he read through it. It's like it all makes sense. Seems kosher. And now it's starting to make the rounds. You're starting to see on X people tweeting about it and whatnot. This is only like an hour ago, so I think that's fresh enough news that people probably haven't seen it. And then this guy's doing a video chat or a Spaces tonight. So that Airbender dude going to do a Spaces, show the timestamp, show more info. And that if there's going to be a Barron token that cooks first. Hey, by the way, he said there's not going to be an official Barron token, and there's not going to be any more tokens for the kids. So if there's a Barron token that's going to cook, it might be this one. There's not going to be another official one, but this is the one Barron liked that his friend launched. So $26 million market cap with that story. I'm like, all right, I'll play that game. So are you playing anything right now, Joe? Or are you just pausing from it?
Yeah, I am playing. I'm sick of Barron. Fuck that guy. He's fucking 6'9". He can handle it at this point. Don't give a shit. This is probably the coin that I lost a bunch on. That giant candle. I don't give a fuck. Like I think that, and I'm unemotionally speaking, I would say that like if it's not coming from the official Twitter pages, then does it count? Is that what's the barrier for entry for people, right? And I think that like for this one, I'm kind of out of it a little bit, which means it'll probably cook, but I'm just kind of done with it. I've just kind of gone into more maybe stable shit right now. Yeah, so I am playing. It's just I'm so exhausted right now from a lot of the stuff that's been happening, and there's been a lot of hype and not a lot of delivery. And I would say that like Pengu and Pudgy, Trump kind of was things that were the winners that cooked, but like other than that, I've just been firing blanks a little bit. So it's been tough for me to shake it off. I want to shake it off. I just having trouble shaking it off right now.
Dude, I'm so in that headspace is in. I haven't had a win in days, which I can't complain. That's not crazy, but
Right.
like kind of need a win. And again, would love to feel some. I just want to feel something, Joe. You know what I mean? I need to feel alive, and I actually could use a fucking win. So I'm itching for something, and it feels so close. By the way, here's our bro 2160. Fuck, I'm trying to remember his previous name on here. He's in our fucking idiots group. What's what the
By the way,
is his name?
didn't Marcus, what's this guy, Scarelli guy?
Yeah.
He's like 0 for fucking 20 with these fucking things. Oh, I think this guy's his token. The guy's no fucking idea.
I think he's been right about it all.
What has he been right about? The DJT thing? Like, what was he right about?
So he's been right about the things he said are truthful. Doesn't mean the tokens have been winners, but he's been right when he says, hey, this is real, and it comes out and it's actually real.
What's
You know
been
what I mean?
real that he said's real?
That Restore the Republic one, and there was another one or two. You know what I mean? Like his stories have not been bullshit.
I don't know.
But it doesn't mean they're good plays.
No.
But if he says, no, this is really his, I know because I was involved. So those have been proven to be true. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, this one, at least the people talking about it, like Mando and now 2160, they're people that I'm like, okay, those are guys I know, I trust. If they got it, you know, their friends, their audience probably also gets the same message. So if there's consensus that this one's the one, there we go. I'm in. I think this one, look, if it's not an official token, I'm not playing it for a multi-billion-dollar market cap. I'm not doing that. But does a token, if we have one that's more the real one, does that go to 100 mil or so? You have a 4x? Yeah, I probably, maybe. So I'm playing for that. Smaller W's, but right now a 4x is fucking amazing.
Keep pressing those buttons, bro. I mean, it's got to be done. I need a reset a little bit from this. I'm fucking, and I don't want to rail against Barron, who's a teenager who knows nothing. It's just I'm so watching Elon and watching Barron. It's just, and then watching people like kind of like say that they're cool is like fucking driving me insane. Did you see the one that's like there's two types of autism, and there's like Elon in the background, and then there's Barron in the foreground, and I guarantee you hang out with these kids and these guys, it would be the most painful shit ever in the world. So it's sorry. I'm so sorry. Just not feeling it today.
I got you, bro.
Fuck them. You know, I'm kind of like, fuck them.
Marty said, Joe speaking for all. Oh, for all libs. Okay, I missed that.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Marty.
Yeah.
I'm speaking for me and Marty. I speak for Marty.
I wonder.
No, he's
dude.
fucking...
I'm a little tempted to get a little more of that Barron token. Fuck it. Hang on. I'm gonna get a little.
Fuck
tiny
it, dude.
Bit, little baby bit.
Fuck it.
Just hang on. I gotta feel alive.
Well, you know what? While you're doing that, let me just say this: that like, as much as we all played the Trump coin, which was great, I'm not going to complain about that. Other than like, you know, obviously the Melania thing, we all know what the deal was, right? But I think that before even the roller coaster kind of came to an end a little bit, we all said that, you know, what's really good for the space is the liquidity that this is going to pour into the space. Like it's just sucking everything dry right now. But like, I think that there's so many normies coming in that it's going to kind of expand the rest of the fucking coins. I haven't felt that yet. You know what I mean? And I think that what we're seeing right now with the AI and stuff like that is it's kind of reaching good points, right? Like it's gotten back to maybe even all-time highs with these AI coins, but like also I don't think we're in that sort of euphoric, it expanded everything to the point where you're feeling that liquidity trickling out throughout the entire, you know, ecosystem, which is kind of a bummer.
Right, because you can't forget the Trump token was a big old extraction event. Like 500 mil from the Trump team, I think, was sold. Right, like they took a lot of money out of that thing. It did pull money out of the system, out of the ecosystem. We did have the Jupiter airdrop today, or
Yeah.
claim. I didn't have any. For some reason it said I wasn't eligible, and like I didn't have a chance to go in the Discord and say what the fuck. But nothing for me.
Do you use Jupe for either exchanging, purchasing, like?
So not a ton, but I used it. Like I took all my ME and swapped it for Pengu. I did all my Naval buys with it, and when I went and looked at, it said you have to use it for 3 weeks or something, and I'm like,
Right,
well,
November 1st through November 1st. A lot of this was.
got it. I didn't use it in November. I didn't. I started using it in December, so I
Me too.
legitimately missed it. Fuck.
Me too.
Oh, that sucks. But
Yeah.
but either way, like I usually say too, when there's a big old stimmy, a big sale, a big whatever, and you don't get it, it also means that money, liquidity in this ecosystem. It is, and it does trickle down or across to other things. So I'm banking on that. I think it'll be okay.
Well, yeah, I hope so too.
By the way, did you see Brian Armstrong? I think it was yesterday. He was on news talking about Bitcoin and price, and I love whenever I hear people saying, Bitcoin millions of dollars per coin, and he was saying that. I'm like, yes, sir.
Yeah, I've seen him
Yes,
a bunch and a bunch of clips all over
Need
the
it.
place. Actually,
Fucking need it. I don't. Look, if everything happens the way we want it to happen, that it sounds like, it's being set up for that to happen, Bitcoin in the millions makes sense. We're talking years out, but the strategic reserve, the announcement from Trump last night about AI,
yeah,
fucking huge. I do want to talk about that, but you start getting announcements like that in the crypto sector, look the fuck out. And AI and crypto very much hand in hand.
yeah, but it's not directly correlated, really, though. You know what I mean? Like none of these the companies that is being allocated to has nothing to do with crypto. You know what I mean? Like
WorldCoin, right? We got WorldCoin from OpenAI. There is, and I still think it's a little early for this, but I think AI and crypto are very connected, And there was another big name. I got to see if I can find the clip here, but also somebody on the news talking about AI and also saying, crypto is like the currency of AI. And I'm like, I agree. I don't think I could like quantify the why and what it'll look like yet, but I know there's something there. I know that's the truth, and we'll see.
That didn't move anything, by the way, Hudah. It didn't really do much for the space. I mean, other than Twitter being like, that's great.
Right.
Price-wise, nothing really moved on that.
And I wouldn't have expected it to yet. We need very crypto-specific announcements, and really the only thing that'll move the needle right now is strategic reserve. That's it.
Yeah.
But I just think it's setting the stage, and it's actually like, look, when we look at NFT projects, especially last cycle, we always said, if you don't know what they're building, it's actually better for stuff, right? But you need something to help set limits. Like I was telling somebody today, I can't even project. Like somebody says, what do you think X is going to be worth? This whatever coin. I can't fucking guess right now on any of it because I can't even fathom how high it can go. I can't make any predictions. It's kind of good for the space too, because again, back to NFTs, when you don't know what something is, you speculate away, and these things can go into crazy territory. I think that's where we're about to go, though. It's holy shit, sky's the limit. We don't know how big it's going to get, but we know it's going to get very fucking big. And all of a sudden, the speculating pushes this stuff to stupid heights. Hoping that's coming. It feels like that's coming.
I don't know, man. Honestly, it seems like a lot of bummers. Like honestly, the anime thing, I had high hopes for anime and Azuki. And it's fine. I mean, I think that the pre-market on it looks decent, about $1 billion. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit higher than that. But that doesn't, like the Pengu one was, if you buy any NFT, it's paid for. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we're talking about here. And then with anime, it seems as if the floors are dropping right now. And it's just not necessarily, the math doesn't work out where it's extra hype bullish. Like you're like, okay, I paid this much for it. I'll probably get $6,000 in, because the checker is out now. You can check.
But I don't know if it's a great barometer of whether it's good or not. Because what you're comparing it to, I'm not saying you're wrong, but like if you're looking at it right now and the floor price of getting in now or getting in within the last couple of weeks to what the token allocation is like right now, it's real different than like if you were looking at Azuki at 4 ETH, right?
Absolutely.
Where it's printing for you. I think it's hard when you get like the closer you get to TGE to say like, yeah, it's not very good. I'm not really, maybe as bullish as I would have been on Pengu because Well, first off, it's not Pengu, and I still think anime. I'm not convinced on it. I like they've never really done anything. They bought a domain, and that's all we really know about it, unless I've missed like some massive news.
No, I mean they've laid out some things that they could do potentially. Like there are anime series that are extra hype that for whatever reason they didn't have a series 2 or whatever, and they were like, we can fund those things, that sort of thing. And you're right. And let me say this: timing is everything, right? If I minted Azuki's, I guess not if I minted the elementals, but if you minted Azuki's, if you bought it at a downturn, then you're probably printing and you're a happy boy. But like, I guess what I liked about Pengu, and this is very what is it called? Fucking, but it's kind of fucking privileged of me to be like, I bought an elemental to try to flip it. It's just tough when you buy it before all this happens. You're unable to flip the NFT into the pump, and it looks like the anime coin is not going to cover the cost of actually purchasing it, or you're going to take a loss on it. Now, in the future, if you look at the fucking ticker, anime is a fucking great ticker to have. If fucking coins are going to be the future, anime is going to be a fucking monster fucking coin, right? I'm just saying in this moment, this day on TGE, I'm not as hyped as I wanted to be for Pudgy and Pengu, and that's a fucking bummer. I write that up as a loss, as someone that was trying to farm some extra coin, try to farm some wins here. That's not, that's fucked up or whatever, but that's just the space that I was in, so I'm not like super pumped on it. I'm taking a loss on it. I'm taking a fucking loss on it. It's not fucking cool.
It's that second vision stuff. That might be third vision, actually.
Damn.
Well, okay. Well,
I mean, the move is. I'm not saying Joe is. I'm saying that move is.
Thanks for piling on and such a. You could
No,
tell you could tell that I was on a great headspace right there, and you just fucking pile on to it. Huh? By the way,
I don't even. Yeah, no, it's all good, bro. We are going to have so many opportunities here in the next year. There's going to be so many opportunities. I think it's all good. Like, this isn't a major loss. You're going to make some money on elementals. You're going to keep or dump.
I'm not going to make money on elementals, dude. I've got out of the position.
Are you out?
I'm out, dude. I'm out.
Oh, okay. You're not going to make money, and you chalk it up as a little bit of a net even, or is it a major loss?
I don't want to talk about it, dude.
Fair.
Which means it's a loss. Which means it's a loss, okay?
It's a loss, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities, being that you're a first division guy. What a fucking
asshole you are. I cannot
dude,
believe what you're doing right now.
So many fucking opportunities. Like, literally, when you just move right the fuck on, right? It's all good.
Move on.
You had that big ass win with the doodle, dude. You got the big ass win with the little little Pudgy. Like, Joe, you're not gonna bat 1,000, dude. You're high batting average.
Hudah, don't jump onto this asshole. This asshole comes in late. We're looking at the fucking blank screen with his Kong on there for fucking half the show. And then he strolls in like an asshole and starts fucking throwing fucking grenades at me for no reason at my lowest point. Good job, Henry, you fuck.
No, I was just pointing out what everybody in the audience is already thinking.
And now he's trying to make it sound like I shouldn't be mad at him being a fucking giant asshole.
Dude, what's going to suck is when TGE happens and the anime coin actually cooks.
Yeah, you fucked this up, actually.
It's looking like it's going to cook.
I think I would have held it and just been like, fuck it. Like, I'm writing out the token at this point. Binance listing. I would I think I just would have been like, fuck it, strap in and hope
community
for
member. Yeah. I like it, by the way. They did not announce anything mind-blowing, but I liked it. What they announced is like infrastructure. They're building a chain. They're doing the thing like that we like fantasized about last cycle. Like, do it all on chain. You know what I mean? Like, decentralize it, like,
by the way,
new way of doing shit. Very much what Doodles are doing. And I still think there's something to it.
Just for reference, this checker, so Deez is saying that he's gotten 668,529. I got about 17,000 for an elemental. So just that's for reference. An elemental is about 16 to 17,000 anime. Just so you know, okay?
Now we know.
Now you know.
Now we know. All right.
I mean, Deez probably got it for free, that fucker.
Also, if you have like a Genkai, it's 0.
Yeah, what the
but
fuck
if you
was
have
that
a,
about?
But if you have a kaiju or a PXN, it's whatever. I don't do.
Are you gonna hit Zagabond up and ask like what the fuck?
I did.
No.
I
Did
saw
you?
the tweet, but are you gonna DM the dude?
No, he doesn't respond to me.
That's fucked.
I wonder why.
He would have no reason not to. Like, we've talked, and he's a super nice guy, and like I'm not shitting hard on anime. I feel like we got like, here's the thing. If who you're dropping to is like a list of banger anime projects, amazing. But like, to see kaiju on there,
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Come on, man. This is
I mean,
this is
I was thinking like who should be on there. I was like, obviously you guys should be on there.
Gangster All-Star. Like, I just see some shit on there that I'm like, yeah, I remember these. They've done, I don't even want to say they've done nothing.
I mean, Zokyo is a relatively new thing that's done nothing.
Clone X is on there. That's
I
weird.
like that Midnight Breeze is on there. Like, that's cool. But like, to have Gangster All-Stars on there, to have Kaiju on there, to have PXN on there, to have Karafuru on there.
Yep.
Like, but by the way, I also don't think like Zagabond curated the list.
Midnight Breeze is on there. That's cool.
Yeah. But like,
I will say this. Let me say this because I'm fudding a lot of it. Listen, man, if you're an anime long-time holder, even if you like anime, congratulations, dude. This seems like it's going to be an perfectly cool launch and you're going to make some cash. That's fucking amazing. I'm just bitching and that's fucking childish. And then Henry's being an asshole. So sorry about that. And on top of that, I hope TGE goes amazing. And I hope that anime makes me look like a fucking idiot for selling my elemental because it goes from 1 billion to fucking 20 billion. I hope that it just exceeds expectations. And I could see a world where that does happen because that ticker is fucking bomb ass. It's just, I'm in a, sensitive time right now. So that's what I wanted to say about it.
Is Trump getting laid tonight?
No, he's not.
No, it's his 20th anniversary.
Oh,
it's my anniversary. Well, it's not my wedding anniversary. It's when I started dating my wife. But yeah, my anniversary today.
That shouldn't count.
Yeah, I know.
That shouldn't even be brought up.
Sorry, didn't mean to disrespect Trump's thing.
Yeah, we'll edit that out of the show.
Sure.
But happy anniversary.
Appreciate that. Yeah, great. Loving this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Congratulations, Donald J. Trump, on your
20 magical years.
Yeah. I mean, he's a faithful man. Family first. The most faithful man that I've ever heard of, actually. Definitely not banging porn stars at his golf club.
He would never.
No, he's honorable.
I love his Henry's sarcasm.
By the
way, do we want to talk about the meme coins that are going on Ronin, Henry? I mean, like, it seems like Kongs are in their own little world.
Ooh, baby.
Joe, wait, Joe.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Prepare yourself. Just prepare yourself.
You talked to him already?
No, I just know, the way you're feeling right now. You might not love this chat. But
I want Henry to win. I want the Kongs to win. I do.
You're cucking yourself here.
I know, but it's important. And I need maybe I'll download a Ronin wallet. I don't know. I need to hear it. I need to hear what's going on.
I just want to paint a picture of the difference between first, second, and third vision.
Hold on.
We are
Time out, dude. Time out, dude. Time out. Henry.
Yeah.
What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? I'm being a nice guy, and you're.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
You are. Come on, dude.
But if last week I was talking about preparing for Ronin, it's the day after the event, and you're like, I might consider downloading the wallet. Like after
this
the event
about
happened.
Me, dude. It's not about me. It's about what happened. That's what I want. I want you to. I want the Kongs to have their moment today. I don't know why you're being a dick.
No, it's only because you said you might take a look at downloading your Ronin wallet.
What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that?
I was just gonna say, like, you missed it.
Fine, dude. Fine.
Yesterday was the day.
Yes.
I did say it here on the show. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be a lot of liquidity there.
Well,
sorry, I'm just getting my charger. So
yeah, no, I let me thank you for taking time out before we talk about it to point out how I fucked it up. I really appreciate that public service announcement. Just DM me next time how much I fucked it up. Okay, we don't need to hear about it on the show. You're a real fucking asshole today, by the way. A real fucking asshole. I don't know what I did to you today, but you're being a fucking motherfucker today.
I think it's like I don't even make a lot of calls at all. In fact, you might even say I never make calls. Is that a fair assessment of who I am? Like I don't make calls. I'm not super early. But I knew from my experience in shitcoins that when Ronin, did open up shitcoins, that there'd be a period of time that if you'd been shitcoining, you could get in and make some, maybe create some carnage behind you. I think the Kongs did. Think the Kongs did well. I personally did well. I was able to go from one token that, I don't know, 6 to 10x out of the gate, and I rolled it into Coco. And then Coco went from, I don't know, 200. And I when I say I went in with size, I went in with decent size, and Coco went from like a 200K market cap to like 1.6 million, which that's the difference between Ronin and Solana. You look at 1 million on Solana and you're like, fuck. 1 million on Ronin, you're like, holy shit, this thing is taking off. I'm not even sure that anything got to like a 5 million market cap or even a 2.5 million market cap, but there was opportunities, and it was a good day. And I think a lot of Kongs did well. I know it was a good day for me. Like I did well. I played, like I was ready for it. I stuck to my game plan. I did leave a little bit on the table. Like I could have exited at the top.
So not to cut you off, what happened? What was the actual thing that, like, what's the event you're talking about? Like, how awesome you are. I don't.
No, it's not. It's not that I'm awesome. I mean, yesterday was a good day for somebody like me.
Ronin. Yesterday was the first day that Ronin launched meme coins. Is that what's happening?
Yeah. So Tama.meme went live.
Okay.
And like shitcoins were live on the rice farming chain.
Nice.
And so like I think what you had was a lot of people that were just like happier than pigs in shit that something new and degen was coming to Ronin.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's how it went. There's today doesn't look anything like yesterday. By the way, there's a Dune dashboard for Moku that has like the fees that are coming in, like how much volume they were doing, what they brought in revenue wise. Yesterday, I think they were at like $68,000 in revenue from the trades, and when I checked it like an hour ago, the total was at like 90,000, 96,000. So like there was a significant drop off between yesterday and today. Which I kind of thought like maybe you'd get a few days out of it, maybe a week. I feel like we get like a day and a half out of it. It's not the chain for shitcoins. And while it could come back, and while Open Ronin has the potential to bring more people in for what Ronin's known for, gaming, I think this just showed that it was late. It was like, being a permission chain, it was very late to the game of meme coins. Solana has the market share, and but it was an opportunity, so it was like cool. I'm glad
you started with one Ron, and you ended up. How much did you end up winning?
I did decent. I don't want to say, but I did I did decent.
What do you get, like $1 million Ron or something like that?
No.
Like
I mean, bro, like my size isn't size, but like I did really well. I'll tell you in DMs. But it was good.
That's great, dude. That's cool. You're almost talking like it's over now. It's a little bit like that was fun, a fun event, and now it's over.
Today, like I played Coco launched another token today called like Play for Rice. And I'm like, all right, Coco's in it. Now this is a great example. He is the whale of Ronin, #1 Axie holder, #1 Genkai holder. Like he's just the whale of Ronin, right? So he launched Coco. It's a no brainer that Coco is going to go like, and the way he did it was awesome. Like I had no inside info. Which I was kind of like, this motherfucker launched the token. And he wasn't even like, hey dude, just so you know, launching a token, but that's Coco. He dropped it in Wall Street Kongs after he launched it. It was already trading. People were asking like, is this official Coco? but he launched another one today. So Coco was a no-brainer. I thought Play for Rice would be a no-brainer. I'm like, it's another token from Coco, and like it wasn't awesome. I think I lost like 50 RON on it.
Ooh.
And which dude, 50 RON is like 75
20,
bucks, right?
26 bucks, yeah.
Yeah. So to me, it feels over.
You know, I was Hudah, I don't know if you care about it. Actually, Hudah listened to, do you guys know Aaron, what's her name? Elizabeth Olsen, not the actress, but like the Bitcoin Magic Eden KOL. Yep. I like her. She seems cool. But she had a interview with Casey, the dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Rotomore. Yeah.
Rotomore, yeah. Did you listen to it?
Nope. Is it good?
So they were talking about Bitcoin and runes and all that sort of stuff and L2s, and I thought it was really interesting. And a lot of this stuff is like kind of like common sense. But he was like, until we get, and I'm the reason I'm saying this is because it reminds me of what Henry was talking about with Ron. Is unless you can have that experience where you're watching these photons or all these other, where you're seeing the green candles go up and down like this, unless you have this experience, it's not quite as interactive and fun as it is with Ron or with the Bitcoin shitcoins, right? So I think that this is kind of like, this screen is kind of exciting, and the user interface that people are actually enjoying watching as they're trading on these coins. And I think that that's what's needed for a lot of these other, blockchains to accomplish, so the experience is kind of user friendly. I thought that was really interesting and basic, but really smart.
Is that worth listening to, by the way? The interview?
Probably not. But I don't know. I mean, they're very bullish on Bitcoin. That's what they said.
Yeah.
But I also saw that there's been a lot of like weird runes and Bitcoin ordinals stuff recently, probably because of the anniversary. But there's been a lot of exciting tweets that I've seen recently in the last day or two.
Dude, it's so fucking hard for me to not see this just gig ascending. Like it's not even that it's so hard for me to see it. I still can't see any scenario where it doesn't play out exactly how I'm thinking. I don't see it not getting to that 1-2 Bitcoin floor of those collections. And the poppets are getting really close to falling under 0.08. Crazy.
Ooh. But even this screen, I'm sorry, Henry, go ahead.
No.
I was going to say, like, even this screen right here with the top end, wouldn't it be really cool if the price action was just changing as we're watching this screen? You know what I mean? Like, it'd be kind of cool to see that sort of, because everything is so timing based with.
But it's a lot slower, right? Like if you had a 1 minute chart on puppets, you'd have nothing. It would just be sideways until, 45 minutes later or something.
Maybe the user experience would be different if it did have that type of situation. I'm just saying.
Well, they have over here, and maybe it plays out that way, Joe. They have the mint terminals, like the pump fund for NFTs. Oh, and this is just like pump fund where it bounces up. Literally, when somebody mints or something, it pops up. It's very much like pump fund. I do wonder, when we get cooking, does it actually play out like that, or will they never give a shit about NFTs like that? But they have it for Base, Ape Chain, Arbitrum, Say, what is this? Is that BNB, and then Polygon. And they have it for ETH too. So yeah, you never fucking know. It could be that, Joe. It would be cool to see it feel more alive, for sure.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm kind of saying.
Yeah. Well, the opportunity's there, and maybe I'm still sure we're gonna get that crazy NFT season, like hyped, like fucking hyped, and so then we'll see if this cooks. By the way, art stuff is starting to really pick up, and definitely feeling that energy, like the art meta is coming, and like I wonder if the PFP meta will not maybe live up to people's expectations, but the NFT meta still happens. Like the NFT cook really does happen, but if it might just be a major art cycle. And maybe, if not, if it's still normal PFP stuff, I know the art stuff's going to cook. There's a Kim Assendorf mint. It's been going on for the past few days or so. Dude, fucking hit 10 ETH.
Wow.
Like, it's a half ETH mint, and it hit 10 ETH, and right now, like, 7.5, but it's cooking, and then it feels like just the start of art cooking. So, good-looking shit.
It'd be interesting if more PFPs started doing airdrops like how Anime's doing for Midnight Breeze. where it's like, hey, we're recognizing the art communities, not just like, dead PFP ripoff projects like Kaiju Kings.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. Especially because there's also a little, like a sector of art meme coins, right? There's like a banana token from that banana that's taped on a wall. And there's a few like just pure art. Botto is like a great token. It's a utility token to use that Botto AI thing, and there's like they got like actual historic artwork in that DAO, but there's gonna be an AI token meta too. Yeah.
Is Hackatao doing anything? Like are they still active?
Dude, they're like the most active ever. Like throughout the bear, they never take a day off. Like they're but you know what? They alienated collectors because I heard, this is going back last cycle, but they would DM collectors and be like, you listed this too low, and like give them shit for it. Like listing their stuff on secondary. And then artists, they also piss off too. So like they just don't have a lot of fans like they used to, but they're very active. I just got a Hackatao. I got these sitting on my desk. They put out, these are like in Austria or something. They're like stamps. They're huge too, and they're thick. This is like 2 playing cards stuck together. It's probably really hard to see. Probably impossible to see.
I think I spoke with them.
But yeah, they're fucking cool. Sorry.
And they weren't douchebags by any means. They weren't rude. They weren't mean. I think they live in like a fucking forest or something crazy like that.
In Italy,
like, like they were very much like
real artsy,
but beautiful and like open to the whole, outside and stuff like that. It was like almost they lived in like a tree house or something. It was pretty wild, but
I love them, man. Their art. Yeah, here they are. This is them. They're fucking amazing. I really, really, really fucking like them. Their art is some of my favorite, and but they really fucked up their standing in this in NFTs.
Didn't they like reach out to people that were selling some of their pieces, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing selling it for so low? Take it off or raise the price." Like they did shit like that, right?
That didn't happen.
No. What did they do that turned them off to collectors?
No,
yeah.
What?
That's Hudah had said that's what they were doing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hudah, I missed that.
I'm fucking with you, man. Yeah.
No, I apologize.
It was like a minute ago.
Okay, yeah. Well, sorry,
dude, I'm just playing. But no, that definitely happened, and I've literally heard that from collectors, and I've heard it from other big artists that are like, I tried working with them, and it wasn't awesome. So they're just a good duo putting out their shit their way, and again, their art's fucking amazing, but and it's still worth a bunch. Like the fucking Pixel Vault Hackatao I had sold for like 15 ETH a few weeks back.
Oh,
Their still worth stuff, man. It's cool.
Queen of Punks, or what is it called? Or
yeah, God Save the Queen of Punks. I guess this is fucking. That's love
cool.
this.
Yeah, I like that.
And they like it's thick. Like it's like a it's almost like a debit card or something. They're neat. They're physical. They're also NFTs though, which Polygon, which sucks, and I think they're soul bound, so there's no like speculative anything to do with them. But yeah, still cool. Quite a few things still I want to hit on. Ross Ulbricht, fucking free. Awesome, just fucking awesome. Needed to happen. I'm glad it happened, and this gives me a little more peace of mind that Trump's going to do the things he said he was going to do.
Do you want the bitch ass motherfucker take on it or no?
Better believe I do.
No offense to the dude, it does seem as if like all of crypto Twitter was like celebrating, and that's great. I have no issues with it, but like I don't necessarily know why it was almost so important that happened and why people were celebrating so heavily on it. So I not to be a fucking douchebag or an asshole. It's just congratulations for getting out. I mean, getting punished for that amount of time does seem crazy. I just don't necessarily know like what that's going to do for crypto Twitter. And there's an argument to be made that like his site contributed to like assisting in some major terrible crimes, right? Okay. That's the douchebag version. I'm glad you guys let me say it. And now we can move on.
Yeah, I bet a lot of people don't really know what it's even about, and if things were not fair. And I just think people look at it as it's part of the crypto narrative, and it just shows that there's somebody wanting to support us, support crypto, and kind of it ends there.
It was weird for me to be like, do this many people were this many people like really thinking about this every day, worrying about whether this guy was in jail or not in jail, like, or now they're celebrating it, like, I was like, okay, he's out, fucking great. It was nonviolent crime. cool. I guess the only thing I was thinking was like, didn't they have like hitmen on fucking Silk Road and shit like that? Or no?
I told
So,
my
like-
daughter all about Silk Road last night. I like educated her on it.
So like
Thought it's horrible.
I'm sure people died because of that type of situation. Like,
Fuck yeah.
I'm not, whatever. It's not my fight by any means. It's just, I guess I was just kind of curious on like why crypto Twitter was just so exuberant about it. You know what I mean?
It is interesting. Everybody just wants to run with the pack, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling too.
Yeah, free. I get it. I also, Joe, I understand what you're saying too.
Yeah,
Like,
and I'm
there's
not
some
like I don't
shady
even
shit that happened, and you're like, okay, well, you just created the site to facilitate people being able to do things either legal with anonymity or illegal because there's anonymity, and it's like, yeah, some bad shit probably happened. I guess, like, to me, part of it is like, was his intent to let people? I mean, I guess maybe
it
he
doesn't
would've
matter. And honestly,
Yeah.
I really don't give a shit either way. I think I was just I was more just kind of annoyed by the fact that, like Hudah was saying, like people probably were trying to run with a narrative and be like, hooray, 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 when they don't really give two fucking shits. Did they write to him in jail? Did they fucking do anything to write their
Put
politician?
some money on his commissary.
Something like that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
I think it's a promises made, promises kept victory.
Sure.
And I think that's what most people look at it like. Oh, okay, if he's going to do this, then he's going to do the other shit he's talking about, strategic reserve, etc. So, yeah. But I
don't even really want to get into like all I'm saying with like hitmen and all that sort of stuff. Like, there's tons of people that get pardoned that have. I don't even want to go down that tit for tat road. It was just weird for me to be like, okay, did price go up? Did anything happen? Whatever. It was no skin off my back. I'm not going to celebrate nor FUD it all that much. Like, congratulations, you're out, you're free. I hope you have a fucking amazing life. I hope it wasn't too shitty in jail. But yeah,
I'm sure it was.
let him.
It's not really breaking news, but got me excited. Okay, not only is the United States going to have a strategic reserve of Bitcoin, which is not announced. I don't mean to get people all super hyped.
Dude, don't say it.
That's a good point.
Hold on. So what do you? No, say what you were gonna say.
I can't now. It's not right.
Come on.
I abused the breaking news thing.
Okay. Then can I ask you what your thoughts were on Elon Musk giving the Hitler salute? I kind of
go ahead.
The thing is, like, my wife showed. I hadn't seen it. My wife showed it to me, and I was like, "Ooh, that!" Like, and he says what he says afterwards, which is like, "My heart goes out to you." So, dude. This is like, I don't know. I don't know.
Here's what it is, because I'm with you as far as I watched it and I'm not agreeing with the righty people. I'm like, I don't think that's nothing. But I noticed something today because I rewatched it a few more times. If you watch from like the sentence before till the end, it feels like he did it purposefully. If you watch from the beginning till he does it, it feels like it was just a natural thing he did, and he's just a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I think I feel that. But I will say this. There is something, I don't even want to say it's weird. It is weird. All of the tech giants, right? You've got like Tim Cook, and you've got Elon Musk and Zuckerberg and the dude from Google and Bill Gates, and everybody is now, I don't want to say Team Trump, but they're not Team Trump. Sure. They're at least like accepting of it. A lot of them were there at the inauguration. And part of me, when I see like Elon Musk doing this, and like, to be honest with you, I don't know what his thoughts are on, white supremacy, et cetera. I really have no idea. I don't remember ever hearing about it in like the news. But part of me is like, I know why Trump wants those people to like him, because he's the kind of guy that wants people to like him. But like, what is it that they want? Why are they all cozying up right now to the president? I know it's good for business, obviously.
There is one thing in common with a lot of them, Henry. They're all the richest men in America. I mean,
there's something weird about it to me. I'm not saying it's bad. There's just something where I'm like, oh, like, who knows what could fucking happen when everybody's aligned on the same like plane, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, yeah, of course. Like, we saw them at the inauguration, and people who hated him before. I mean, Elon Musk was a Democrat up until a handful of years ago. Like, it's curious to me
It's
that
the
this
money
is-
thing, dude. It's the money thing. It's them realizing the thing that they're building that they all believe is changing the course of history. They all believe that, whether it's AI or space, right? They believe we're heading into something that we've never seen before. And the
Well,
money that comes with that, and I think they felt very like not burdened, but like it wasn't going to happen before. And now they see it and they're like all fucking in. All they care about is their thing.
Let me ask this: do you think Elon Musk is now more powerful than he's ever been?
Of course.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Huda, with the Nazi, what you're saying, I don't think it's not nothing. What's your take on it then? Do you think he did that on purpose or not? And then if he did it on purpose, what do you think about that?
So after watching a few more times again, if I started here or that sentence right before my heart goes out to you and then he does it, if I start there, I'm like, I think that was purposeful. And
I think he says my heart goes out to you after he does it.
Yes, he does. He does that, turns around, does it, and then says.
When I start it here though, and he's awkward the whole time and his body doesn't move in a fluid way and shit. When I start it from here and then it goes I'm like, he's just a fucking awkward dude who jumps and leaps and does goofy stuff and it fits.
Can I give my take then?
Of course.
So I think he did it on purpose. I think he knew he did it, and I think he probably did it to kind of like maybe poke fun a little bit. Like, I'm going to do this. People are going to say this, and then I'm going to say, "What are you fucking crazy? It's ridiculous that you did that." And that's kind of why he did the whole "my heart goes out" thing. I think he's trolling to a certain degree because he knew that would get publicity. And I think that he's a guy that's like, oh, freedom of speech. I'm going to do this. It's going to cause a commotion, and I'm going to think it's kind of funny. That's my take on it. Do I think he's like
he posts on 4chan. He's a 4chan troll. That very much is in line with that kind of thing as a troll.
That's my take on it. Do I think he's? And then my take on like all the richest men in America type situation. Like there's also a movement towards like Zuckerberg now loves MMA. Like he made Dana White on one of his boards. Jeff Bezos went from a flabby fuck to like this ripped dude, old bald dude. Like in my mind, there's a little bit of like nerdy dudes now wanting to be fucking badasses. Even Elon Musk is like, they've talked about fighting each other. There's a little bit of that type of man testosterone shit going around, and Trump's kind of that guy, and they kind of want to be invited to the party. You know what I mean? They want to be that fucking thing right now. They also are the richest fucking men in America. They're probably sick of woke shit because like business guys want to swing their dick around. They want to say fuck and shit and tits, and they want to do all that stuff. And they're probably sick of that sort of woke thing. And so we've gotten alignment on a lot of this stuff because of that. And so that's my take on it. I don't know if it's true or not, but it also could just be they're rich as fuck and they want to do what's in the best interest of them. And maybe the Democratic positions of regulations were strangling them to a certain degree, and they're not fans of that.
I think all the takes are good and probably right. And fuck, it's getting weird. It's getting real fucking weird out there. Still, the $500 billion Stargate project announcement is huge. It's fucking huge. I was talking this morning how, like, when I think of AI, I just always think about jobs it replaces. And I usually forget the good stuff that comes from it, which, this video reminded me, cancer research, just research in general, like medical stuff. AI is probably going to cure cancer within a few years, which is crazy to think about, but I forgot about it entirely. I'm just newly really excited about AI now because of it. And then when I see a $500 billion investment into AI and realize that's not like 10 years off, it's not like way out in the future. This is like imminent. The same way AI popped up, these agents popped up out of nowhere and we're like, oh, this is actually getting good.
Yeah.
That research is going to make those kind of leaps here soon too. It's going to be like, hey, breaking news, we cured cancer.
Yeah,
that could come in a year or two. Could. Vaccines that are tailored to the person. AI analyzes your blood and it can build you a very specific vaccine for you. It's getting wild and cool, and we may cure most diseases here.
Well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens for sure. And it's also scary coming out after, COVID and controversy and shit over there. Like, I don't know. But it's fascinating, and we're in the craziest time of our life. We are. No, without a doubt, this is the maybe most important, but also the kind of the most exciting too. Like, it is exciting. I'm very excited. And this kind of announcement, I think we're going to get lots more things like that, but also in the crypto world too. I mean, there's just some really exciting shit coming. Here, by the way, this is, I don't know who this person even is. The CEO of G42. I feel like I should know what that is, and I don't. But with Larry Fink and saying, I truly believe crypto is the currency of AI. That's what I was referencing earlier, Joe, and there is something there. I don't know what exactly it is, but and then here's Larry Fink at the same thing saying he predicts Bitcoin 700K, and I wonder if that's this cycle, if that's the prediction, but it's getting hot.
Abstract should be launching next week, I guess.
5 to 9 days, I think Lucas said. It could be.
Did
Yeah, you're right. Next week, Monday through the end of the month. Yeah.
Okay.
I missed the part about Barron, but are we bullish on that or are we bearish on it?
The coin or him?
No, the token. I mean, it's it's obviously sideways, but
Who is bullish on it?
I'm like it's rolling the dice. I don't think it's gonna matter a fuck ton, and also it might, like, if the energy comes roaring back and whatever. Strategic Reserve I think sends it all, especially the political stuff. But at the very least, identified what is probably the closest token to Barron, and that seems to be the one. So I like it. Again, I'm rolling the dice, see if I can get a 2, 3, 4x out of it.
And I need to take a break, Henry. I can't. I'm licking my wounds at this point. I can't.
yeah,
jump in there.
there's the spaces tonight, right, where they're going to go a little further into it. I'm curious if that's going to send it or if it's going to be like, who cares?
Patrick James, that's what I couldn't remember his name. But when I see people I know tweeting about it and know their circles, I'm like, that makes me good betting on the thing,
So, what did he have to say on it? I can't see it.
It's just word on the CT streets is this is as close to official Barron coin as degens are going to get. So just like Bull posting about it, just putting it out there. And I'm like, again, right guy talking about it. He's got, an influential circle.
Yeah.
When's Barachain gonna start?
Can I say it?
Yeah, you can say
I'm
it.
new. I'm new to it, so now I've never done the meme.
Yeah, it's on you.
It's Joe Q5.
Q5.
No, that's Q5.
Yeah.
That's right. I've seen that.
But about Barachain, this got me excited. The legend Draco had tweeted these. What is it? Barabot steady. So the collection's Barabot, but the steady Teddy trait is at a 1 ETH floor price. And it's just showing
I missed them.
hype.
I think I had whitelist and I missed it yesterday because the meme coins were launching and yeah, I missed it.
The steady Teddy vibe it's fucking strong out there. I don't know. Businessman saying Teddy's probably a top 10 NFT collection by the end of this year. Wow.
Yeah.
They're just blowing fucking smoke, dude.
They can blow whatever. I'm here for it.
Pamping it.
You guys saw the Wizard of Soho CryptoPunk thing?
Yeah. That's interesting. He
There's a little
bought
more to
it.
the story. Yeah, go ahead.
He bought it for, I forget how much it was, normal CryptoPunk price, and then he ended up taking an offer for I don't even know, $60 or something like that. And then he bitched that the CryptoPunks Larva Labs website sucked because it should have safeguards against that type of thing. Like, you shouldn't be able to have offers that's not giving you a warning. This is well below what it should be, like OpenSea does. And then I saw Garga, I think, say, dude, here's what you would have to have done to have actually made that go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I haven't heard anything from that since.
Dude, 4 clicks, 4 approvals or whatever. What the fuck was he doing?
Right.
That's the story. The recent development is apparently the person. Well, hang on.
Oh, yes.
Okay, the bid duster is offering 160. So he's offering the NFT back.
Yep.
With offers as low as 8K. I don't understand what that means. But then pulling the offer on the next block. But who's he offering it to? I'm confused.
I think to Wiz.
But Wiz doesn't have it now.
Well, he's offering it to Wiz for whatever. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. That's what I thought he was saying, but it seems like he's very good working within.
Oh, I get what he's doing. I get it. He's offering that NFT almost like he's going to get it and give it back to, what's his name? Yeah. But he's offering 8K and then immediately pulls it. So it couldn't even be accepted. He's just fucking with somebody.
Yeah.
But that said, Wiz is apparently knows who the person is and is threatening to dox him and pursue him legally. And I don't know how you can. When you clicked it, you accepted the one. Right. It was a $1 or 1 cent offer. But the guy who took my punk, I'm coming for you. Bybit has court order to reveal your on-ramp. And I'm literally going to come to your doorstep. Shout out Zach XBT and Russell Klein for the help. I'm ready to let this go if you return my punk for 2.5 ETH.
I don't get it. Why does anybody owe him anything if he sold it or if he accepted the offer?
Yeah.
It's weird. Just whiz being whiz.
I thought,
yeah.
Beanie's take was kind of interesting. Like, you remember when Punk's website was down, and there was like, oh, they sold it. They had that speculation that they sold it. Well, Beanie was like, maybe something happened there where there was a exploit, and this was the result of that exploit. I don't think that was the case. But yeah, I mean, if that was the case, then there would be some sort of, like if the guy exploited it, there could be a reason to go after the guy. But yeah, it is, it's tough. It's tough. And especially for like Wizard of Soho, like, he's not struggling by any means to with this. So it's hard to feel necessarily terrible for the guy.
I think I've seen this like leap of logic that says if you're sending these like offers for a penny, that's in a way like doing something like malicious or like fraudy because it's not worth that. You're trying to like play on the system not working well. I've seen that conversation before, like some version of that, and I don't know if it holds up or not. But I think that's, if he has an angle, that's what it is. But I think he got the punk back. He wrote he won.
He did.
So that's pretty cool.
So the other thing I wanted to ask, we got to go. Did you guys see the Twitch stream from Thread Guy?
No.
It was fucking brutal, dude. It's basically a bunch of like, kids. And so like Thread Guy was, trying to be nice. And Frank was there. They had a bunch of projects come in.
Oh, the one where you could rotate through and pitch your shit. Yeah.
They called it Dev Wars. And they would have these projects come in, pitch their shit for 5 minutes, and they had it in front of this audience. And so no offense to Thread Guy or, whatever he had, but like his audience basically was just fucking being, brutal to these, like they weren't necessarily listening to the pitches. They were just more taking as an opportunity to fucking rag on everyone that came in before they even fucking said a word. God bless you if you were a woman or you sounded like you were a different nationality. They were fucking with Frank for being Indian. Like it was fucking brutal. And the Thread Guy was like, guys, we got to be fucking respectful here. Like no one will want to come in for this. It was just kind of a shit show. He had all-time highs for like his streaming audience, but I was definitely kind of like, oof, this is a brutal stream. Brutal onboarding to, people wanting to come in, but I thought it was pretty funny. And then him losing, that's when the Trump talking about his meme coin when happened, and then Frank lost about 200K on it. So it was interesting to watch.
Let me blitz through in 30 seconds, just some quick headlines.
Yeah.
This is Franklin Templeton saying, we expect to see strategic Bitcoin reserves added by several nations. That's the scenario we were hoping for, just a race to accumulate Bitcoin at the best prices. Hoping for that. Michael
Who's
Saylor.
posting this? Vivek?
That was Vivek. Vivek from Bitcoin Magazine or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Saylor released a framework for the USA to make 81 trillion by establishing that reserve. Fucking God bless that guy.
Holy fuck.
Imagine what that guy's going to be worth.
Dude, the richest man on earth, right?
Yeah. So, could be. Yeah, could be.
More egg stuff keeps getting leaked. Who knows what's real or what? But there's another leak of an egg that's in like a cave in Antarctica, and it's got like symbols on it and shit. And
Is there Bitcoin in it?
There's Bitcoin in it. No, I've seen some digital like forensic dudes that looked at it and they're like, it seems real. Now whether the egg is real or not, I don't know. But they're like, the photo, it seems real.
What does this have to do with crypto? Is this crypto related?
UFO.
Okay.
The disclosure video over the weekend was an egg.
What would be awesome is like, we know the intersection of AI and crypto's there, right? There's something there. What if there is something crypto related to UFOs?
That'll be amazing.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I was listening to like a crime podcast today, and they were like talking about how the guy had cocaine in Australia, which is like impossible to get it at that time. And he was making millions of dollars, and then he couldn't get it out. So he was like doing all these interesting ways to try to get it out. And he was like, dude, if Bitcoin was around, I could have just used fucking Bitcoin. So that was an interesting little nod.
Fuck yeah. God bless Bitcoin. Final thing, Art Moving, another autoglyph sold. Great shit. And then maybe we're getting the JFK files today. Maybe.
Oh.
I think it's probably end of the night, like last night, we get some more, big announcements, executive order, something. So we shall see.
So fucking.
Let's call it a show. What's up?
So strategic reserve is on the table.
Very much.
It's very much on the table, right?
Very much on the table.
That's scary, dude. Not scary. I'm anticipating it. I did after yesterday and kind of half of today. I was like kind of losing hope on it. So that's interesting that there's been some movement on that.
Oh, dude, guys have been talking about who are in the know, like not Elon, but other guys in that close circle have said, no, it's definitely happening. They said it about Ross Ulbricht, and they're like, the strategic reserve is happening.
But Bitcoin has not moved. It's at 104. It's kind of been 103, 104 all day. Usually, what happens is if strategic reserve is written somewhere in the fucking White House, you would think that would be leaked and then people would be buying the fuck out of it.
Not priced in, people being a little emotional, scared, not sure what to do, what way we go. Dude, it's going to get silly as fuck. Guys, have a great evening. We'll see you back here tomorrow, hopefully with some cool-ass news. Wink, wink. Have a great fucking evening, fam. Peace.
Later, y'all.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just falling to zero. It's our everyday. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't celebrate. We're the zero holders, on anthem we sing. Zero holders, on anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is the living the tree. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
UFOs.
No, UFOs.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, very cool. Did you guys did you see Other Side or Bored Apes also, or we're making some announcements? Is there anything cool with that or no?
Just Project Dragon and expecting a whole bunch of users. And I think they showed a rendered like a 3D plot of land or like concept art for the 3D Other Side land, which looked cool-ish. But those guys need something splashy. They really do. Splashy,
okay. Yeah. Henry, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Can you please show me your face?
No. Oh, look at that egg. Like a dragon hatched it.
Right? Like a fucking dragon. That's the one
Henry,
we saw before.
Couple things. I did watch a video of Hester Pierce interview.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about what could potentially happen in the first few days. She was very responsible in her answers, talking about, what could potentially be accomplished within the first couple of days. And it wasn't anything drastic or crazy. So, that's another reason why I wasn't like super excited about this, like super hopeful that the strategic reserve was going to happen. It didn't sound like there was going to be any major shit going down.
Well, she doesn't really have anything to do with that, right?
Well, is Hester Pierce the one that's going to be on the crypto task force?
She's on the SEC. She's one of the commissioners at the SEC. I don't know. Is she on the task force? Maybe she is. Let's see.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Look at this shit, guys. Did you see the numbers on the X stream?
I can't see.
It's 3,400.
Okay.
Is that real?
Yeah, but either it's botted or it's because I put Barron, the ticker, in the title.
Well, you know what else happened? I was looking at some of the comments on one of the videos that we had. There was like 218, and all of them were like, "Hey guys, have you heard of this new influencer named Johnny Babobi or something?" And it's like, "Yeah, I know Johnny Babobi. He made me a lot of money." You know what I mean? It's like they're just having conversations like, "Oh man."
She does lead the task force, Joe. You're right.
Oh, cool. Okay, it's a very
Ronnie.
G-funk moment there, Henry. But yeah, that's cool. That's good to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited about the. So we have 3,500, but we don't have 3,500 people here, huh?
There's not that many watching, but that many clicked on it to peek and see if we were saying anything worth a damn. Hopefully, we were for a minute there.
Clicked and then clicked out.
That's right. Yeah, we'll take it.
Wow, nice.
It's a view. We'll take it.
All right, hitting the road, boys.
Cool shit. Have a great night, boys. I love
love you guys.
Fucking
Hey
love
guys,
you, boys.
You guys got to go. I mean, we have 3,500 people watching. We might as well stay on.
Probably 2 people, to be honest. It's probably
Yeah,
2 people
I
watching
love
this.
those 2 people.
Yeah. We love you, fuckers. We'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Love you, fuckers. Bye.
Love you so much.
Oh, dude, no. I caught myself. I almost
Wait.
did the Elon Musk thing, and then I realized what that is.
Did you?
Yep. Almost fucked up. I
what's
almost
up?
ended my career.
Yeah, you did. What's up with all of our careers? What's up with the bull? What's going on with Crypto Slam?
I can't.
shit?
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
I can't say we're live still.
You probably can't even tell me after.
It's probably